Hi, I'm Ava Cowan, IFBB Figure Pro, and I'm currently 24 weeks in my journey back to strength that you've been reading about on FitnessRx for Women, my blog there. I'm a couple weeks away from the Arnold right now, and I'm battling my way back to take the stage at Figure International at the Arnold Sports Festival. I've also decided to take some of your questions, which you've left on the FitnessRx for Women Facebook page. So I'm going to look at them now and hopefully give you some good answers on the carbs that I'm on right now. And here we go. Question number 1. What does it mean to be competing at the Arnold after the struggle you've had over the last year? This might be a little bit deep, but that's kind of who I am, and that's kind of the place I have to go through 24 months and losing 40 pounds of weight. It's renewed life. It's giving me my life back, having this competition to go back to, and I didn't think I'd be competing again after my neck injury last year. So it's not just any show, it's not just getting ready for a show. There's a lot of different elements involved, so I feel like I have a whole new chance, and so I'm ready to take that chance. I would love to know how much body fat I had to lose and how long it took me and which diet and exercise helped the best. Well, I have no clue what my body fat was. I know it was a lot. I had to wear men's clothing and buy a lot of new clothes. I don't even know what my body fat really is now. I look in the mirror or I take pictures. That's how I know what the end result is, what the goal is. Body fat is so, first of all, you have to have it done correctly. So is it really accurate? Is the same person testing you? So I don't really go by body fat at all, because 10% on you could look totally different than 10% of body fat on me. So I'll leave that one for another time. But it took me a long time to lose this weight, and it taught me patience. It taught me that I have to practice what I preach, a pound or two a week tops for healthful body fat loss. I had to set a really big goal, honestly, for myself, and if you don't compete, I still suggest setting those kind of goals so that you follow through. And there's no particular diet I use. I eat as much food as possible until I stop losing weight, and then at that time I make an adjustment from those counted macronutrients, drop them a little, and see if that works. The last thing I do is add more cardio. So I work with food primarily. I count everything. I know exactly what I'm eating, and that is imperative, because how do you know what to adjust unless you're calculating everything? I'd love to know how much cardio you've been doing. Oh, well, speaking of cardio, she's doing awesome. I'd also love to know how many calories she's been consuming. I can't believe her transformation. She's been and still is an awesome inspiration, and tell her, get it, girl. That gave me goosebumps. Look, thank you. That's very, very nice. I don't even know where to begin. Right now, right before this week, I was doing 3 days of HIIT with 8 intervals, then it moved to 10, now it's 11. Now I'm doing 5 days of HIIT and 40 minutes of steady state cardio, and that just increased. So I am, in the beginning, I do 2 days of HIIT a week, so I don't do tons of cardio because there's nowhere to go. So I have 3 weeks to go, and if I have to hit it hard, now's the time to drop the hammer. And the work I do, though, is very rigorous, so it does hurt. But that's how I lose fat. It's not it's not doing long time on the elliptical or whatever. It just doesn't work for me. Okay. And I will be getting it. Thank you, girl. I plan to get it, girl. Wondering what are the best exercises, reps, sets to bring out your legs? You have amazing legs. Thank you very much. and the size of them are great. I'm so picky about everything, and I had to switch things up. I've gone heavy before I went light. I've added intensity because what's happened is while I'm trying to lose body fat, I'm trying to build muscle, shape my legs, make sure they're symmetrical, make sure hamstrings are good, quads are good. So it's a little dizzying because I have so many different goals. Drop sets, rest pause, lightweight, heavyweight, mostly lightweight. I really focus on form, ball squats, all kinds of different things that I've never done before, just so I can burn some more calories and so I can hit those muscle fibers, both type 1 and type 2, because I just want to hit it from every angle. On a restricted caloric diet, it's challenging to grow, so I do everything I can in terms of meal timing to facilitate that growth. So I also do have a blog that gives a great example of advanced sets that I put on. It's one of the blogs, I can't remember, but you have to go back to my journey back to strength, and it is in there, and there's some good examples. This is kind of fun. I feel like, I don't know, a talk show host or something. Hi Ava, congrats on your comeback. You're an inspiration. I would love to know what are some of your mental, quote, tricks for staying positive when you first began your weight loss journey. I was always thin and fit until I went through some personal heartbreaks and an injury, and now on the journey back to weight loss and to get back into shape. Physically I'm ready, but mentally I'm overwhelmed. Yeah, I know all about that, and I find that a lot of people have the same issue. I've read books, I download audiobooks, I pray to God, I get on my knees, I have faith, I try something continually every single day to build myself on the inside. The outside is real easy, but it's not easy, it's hard. But you can just do it. But in here, you have to be okay. And sometimes that's about getting up every single day, even when you don't want to, and you do it anyway. Because eventually the feeling you feel right now will change. So no matter how good you're feeling or how bad you're feeling, it's going to change. So if you just keep showing up for yourself, even when you don't want to, I have found that to be the best tool to just jumpstart you into something new, because you'll start to see a result and go, oh, and it gives you a flicker of hope. And that one flicker of hope is what's going to get you into the gym again. Look at pictures, watch videos, look at your favorite figure girls, picture yourself in your mind exactly how you want to look, and leave no shadow of a doubt in your mind that that's how you're going to look. And if you have that kind of conviction and you believe and have faith it can happen, it will happen. That's how I do it. How do you stay motivated to make this change happen? I did not want to lose my life. My life meaning in fitness. I didn't want to give up on my dream of competing. It's not over for me yet. I am far from done. There's no way I can have this passion inside of my heart and not follow through on it. If I would have not continued after an injury, which I felt like just giving up, I didn't want to get out of bed. I couldn't get out of bed for many, many, many weeks. And I was miserable. And so spiritually I died. I was just not here, you know, and I said, this isn't me, and I'm not finishing the story like this. So I'm going to create a new story. And the people around me didn't see that vision, but I know my heart. I've known it since I was very little, and I know I'm not going to give up. So I just had a mental picture of who I wanted to be, what I wanted to become, and I took each next step, what was next, and I followed through. Okay, I have to do this, now I have to do this, and I wrote a list, and I checkmarked each thing as I went through them, and I barreled through those lists, and every day I felt better, and that gave me more motivation, and I was praying to get the invite to the Arnold, because it's not done for me yet, and I will be there, and I will be ready. And I think that is all I have for today. I want to thank you so much for your questions. I've actually never done that, but it was really fun. So maybe we'll do it again. Please join me on FitnessRxForWomen.com, reading my journey back to strength. There's a lot of different information in there, from mental aspects, spiritual aspect, physical, some training. I got goosebumps again. It can't be the fat burner, can it? Oh, I didn't take one today. Anyway, because I didn't want to be nervous. So, I'd like to thank you again. I will be on that stage, and I want to thank you for your support. I really appreciate the comments. It's been overwhelming for me, and I appreciate that you shared your heart with me, because I'm going to continue to share my heart with you. And I will see you in a few weeks.